Sanya, a 13-year-old curious city girl studying in class 8. Kabir, Sanya's 14-year-old brother, who helps her contemplate things and perform various activities. Mummy, Sanya's mother, who facilitates them in understanding different concepts.
Sanya, what are you thinking?
You know, Bhaiya, a weird thing happened today. In school, when the peon was ringing the food bell, I happened to touch the pole on which the bell was hung. When the peon hit the bell to ring it, I felt that the pole was vibrating too. Then after we came back home, when we were listening to the songs on our music system, my hand grazed across the speaker by chance and I could sense some vibrations on the speaker too. When I am touching the speaker now, I can't feel anything, no vibrations at all.
Do you think that maybe there is correlation between the things that you could sense were vibrating and the sounds that were being created by these vibrating objects?
Maybe. Can we not find this out?
Yup, why not? Let us try doing a small activity. Let us try hitting this hanging metal vessel with this rolling pin.
Ouch! This makes such a loud noise.
Come on, now touch it and tell me what you feel.
Oh wow! This is also vibrating like the school bell. Oh, I see. Does this mean that vibrating objects produce sound?
Brilliant! You got it right. Ever noticed the mobile phone vibrating when it rings?
Yes. Have you ever seen such examples? Have you ever felt any vibrations accompanied with sounds? Mummy, I'm wondering why although a sound is generated when we hit this plate with a spoon, but I cannot see any vibrations in this plate.
Why don't you put some water in this plate, Sanya, and then try hitting the plate with the spoon?
Okay, let me see what happens. Oh wow! See, Mummy? Small ripples are generated in water. This indicates hitting the plate with this spoon also generate vibrations in the plate. Friends, can you analyze the relation of vibrations in objects with respect to the sounds generated by these objects? What is this relation?
Okay, Sanya. You must be having musical instruments like tabla and drums in your school. Have you seen how the tabla or the drums are played? How do you think sound is produced in these instruments?
I guess beating the drums creates vibration in their membranes and these vibrations produce sound. Friends, can you guess which part of all these instruments produce sound by vibrating? Mummy, if that is how sound is produced, then even when we speak, there must be some vibrations in our throat also, isn't it?
Absolutely. Just put your hand on your throat while speaking and tell me what you feel.
Friends, let us try doing this. Can you feel any vibrations?
Have you ever wondered why we all have voices that sound different? Why do you think there is a difference between your voice and Kabir's?
Perhaps the texture of the part that generates sound varies from person to person.
Well, why don't you check that in your science textbook? I remember seeing it there.
Friends, let us find an answer to this question by looking into the book.
Sanya, I think mobile is lying beneath the pillow. Can you please take it out of there?
Friends, did you see how the ring of the phone sounded low and muffled when it was lying beneath this pillow? And now when I have taken it out there, it sounds so loud. Mummy, what may be the reason?
Actually, sound waves require a medium to travel. When a sound is generated and we hear it, the generated sound is using a medium to reach. When the mobile was under the pillow was blocking the sound waves from traveling through the medium. So you could not hear the mobile ring loudly.
So you mean air is a medium for sound waves to travel, is it?
Very good. You guessed it right.
Are there any other media for sound waves to travel? Considering that pillow was hindering the sound waves, I'm guessing that such solid objects are not good medium for sound waves.
Well, you are right about that, Sanya. Also remember, you had filled water in that plate and had hit the plate with the spoon. What had you observed?
Oh yes, I had seen the ripples being generated. I have an idea. Let me put this bell in this tub full of water and see what happens.
Yes, try listening from above the water level.
It sounds like a bell. Now I got it, Bhaiya.
Come, let me show you something else. You sit on this end of the table and let me sit on the other end. Put your ear against the table and tell me what you hear.
Wow, Bhaiya, I can hear a scratching sound.
What can you infer from this?
This means that sound waves travel through the air as well as through liquid and solid media. Am I right?
Good analysis, Sanya.
This reminded me of one of our old toys. Remember, Bhaiya? The telephone that we had made by tying plastic cups using a cord?
Yes, what we have learned today.
Friends, let us review what we have learned so far.
Sounds are emanated from vibrating objects.
Vocal cord in humans produces sound. The sound reaches through air as well as through water and concrete material like wood, metal, etc.